I recently read Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus, and it inspired me to crochet tapestry squares for elements of the periodic table as I read. The novel follows Elizabeth Zott, a chemist in the 1950s. It's funny and heartwarming, but underneath it's a story about how easily talent can be overlooked. Her PhD is disrupted, her research is taken, and she's pushed out of the lab entirely. But because it's set in the 1950s, I found myself thinking, surely things have changed since then. To learn more about it, I picked up the nonfiction book The Exceptions by Kate Zernike. This book tells the real story of Nancy Hopkins, a biologist at MIT. In the 1990s, she and other women faculty began documenting something they had all quietly experienced, leading to MIT's president admitting that MIT had been systematically discriminating against women faculty. Lower salaries, less lab space, smaller grants. These highly qualified, fully tenured female faculty had fewer resources than men without tenure. Women weren't being given credit for work or awarded grants that were decided by panels of men. This type of marginalization was described by the MIT women as unconscious bias. The MIT admission ran on the front page of the Boston Globe and was then widely publicized worldwide. When MIT publicly acknowledged this in 1999, women across the world reached out to say, yes, this is happening here too. So that made me wonder, what does it look like now? Surely, science by now is a meritocracy. If your ideas are good enough, they should get funding. If your research is unique and well justified by data, it should be published, right? We've made real progress. According to NSF data, numbers of undergraduate men and women are now equal in chemistry programs, and women actually outnumber men in undergraduate biology programs. But the deeper you look, the picture gets more complicated. A 2026 article in PLOS Biology shows that manuscripts with female lead authors spend longer in review than those of men. These longer review times can result in lower funding rates or non-renewal of funding, or slower promotions or refusal of tenure. A 2018 study of the journal Nature indicated that women were less frequently listed as lead authors in high-impact journals. Women were about 25% of first authors in Nature and Science, and just over 35% of first authors in Proceedings of the National Academy of Science. So I've been assuming that access and equity must be increasing by now, but I'm reading the news and I'm seeing state legislatures defunding programs that help support marginalized groups on university campuses. And I'm seeing the 2024 salary survey by the American Chemical Society indicating that male chemists in the U.S. earn 25% higher incomes than female chemists. And I'm wondering, as I'm stitching together these element symbols in colors that were popular in Elizabeth Zott's time, how much has science changed? If science is meant to be a meritocracy, what does it take to make that true? Because each element on this tote is just one piece of a larger system, and like science itself, what we're able to build depends on who has access to the tools. And maybe that's what makes both of these books feel quietly radical.